And we're back. Episode 5, Being Married to Michelle. I'm your host, Keith. And of course, I'm married to Michelle. What's up, Michelle?
Not much.
Made some yummy Moscow Mules for this episode 5. Copper mugs were a Christmas gift.
From you to me. How is it? It's good?
Delicious. So what's going on?
Not much. You just threw me with the intro. You're so funny. We'll get it down. We'll have a real intro. I don't know. I feel like it's been a while. Actually, our last podcast was on the 1st of January. It's already, the 17th?
Uh-oh, I see Alicia Cunningham. She just waved at us. What's up, Alice? How you doing? Happy New Year.
It's probably best. I think there's a limitation on how many times you can say Happy New Year.
Nope. Happy New Year. Cheers.
Or like a cutoff date. People hate them. Anyways.
Yeah, so we're a little behind. The holidays got us kind of behind schedule. Tony De Los Santos.
Oh, my goodness.
What's up, Tone? Congratulations on your nuptials, my man.
Oh, cheers to Tony and his
cheers.
New bride.
Bing. So, we're a little behind. Holidays got us kind of wrapped up, but we're back on track now.
You were busy last weekend. That's why we should have done one last weekend.
That's right.
Which, so we're so far behind. We just got to catch everybody up on our Eagles. R.I.P. Philadelphia Eagles 2019 season.
We'll be back next year.
Oh, no. I feel so good about the way. I mean, I don't feel good about the way it ended, but in a way, everything happens for a reason. And that's what happens. It's, Carson Wentz had to shut up the naysayers about him not being able to stay healthy. And
there's still some naysayers out there right now.
But come on. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney hit him in the head. It was concussion.
Dirty.
That's not
dirty.
Either way, that's not an injury.
Super dirty.
Anybody would be hurt. But the bottom line is, and with all the other injuries and what he had to overcome, he's really stepped up as a leader, I think, of the team, and they respect him. And he did show that he could make it through the season because it was in the playoffs. If you want to.
That's right. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Carson Wentz. Stepping up, baby.
So I think it's all going to come back together next year.
Absolutely.
So I'm very, very happy. But the Super Bowl is set for here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Which, again, got to make that connection.
Shout out to Fred Marion, Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Bang Bang Niner Gang.
I think we heard that all night last night. I think I woke up in the middle of the night hearing Bang Bang.
Niner Gang. Niner Gang.
And, I made a point last night and Fred didn't catch my point, but, everybody knows the Niners were 4-12 last year. And they're having an incredible year. They look great. So I said to Fred last night, how did the Niners get so good this year? Well, what about your team? And he just turned it sideways. But real talk, 4-12 last year.
They turned it around fast, yeah.
4-12.
Yeah.
Facts.
They got Joey Bosa. That's one thing. Again.
And shout out to Trey the Barber. He made the prediction that the Chiefs were going to go to the Super Bowl. He actually predicted the next 3 years in a row. So his first prediction came true. So we're going to see what's up with the Chiefs a lot of tree. Shout out, Trey.
But we will be rooting for the Chiefs because of Andy
Reid. That's right.
Former Eagles coach.
We gave him to y'all. So,
we love Andy Reid.
Got the Eagles vibe there.
And they got the Wisniewski.
And LaShawn McCoy's over there too, right? Yeah, Shady. Yeah, Shady. Y'all got some Eagles over there, so y'all know what time it is.
So we are rooting for the Chiefs. Sorry about that, Fred. Don't be mad.
Anyways,
so we're very happy.
Carolyn just said, come over and get some ham.
Ooh, some ham.
I guess she cooked some. Is that honey baked ham or is that homemade ham? We'll find out.
I'm liking this song.
You like that?
I do.
That's that's from my private collection. Anyway, stay on track now. No singing.
Track. I won't be singing.
So what you got? I'm gonna play like E. What you got on your iPad over there? Go ahead.
E does that?
Yeah, E wants to see my notes all the time.
Oh.
Shout out to homie E.
Oh, I was just going to say, we're just talking about this weekend, what we did. My good friend Kelly Kroles, better known as KK, had her 60th birthday party.
It was lit.
It was so much fun. It was
Happy
great.
birthday, KK.
It was a little reunion of post-production people, past and present,
She
that I
probably won't see this for a couple months, but when you finally see this on Facebook, happy birthday, girl.
It was fun. She had the coolest thing. we got to find out what that was. The selfie ring. Like
oh yeah,
photo
we took
booth.
those pictures.
Yeah,
that's tight.
It's
We need
kinda
one
cool.
here in the house. Right?
Just have all the time. No, but it's cool. It's like a photo booth. But actually, Jamila was saying she's seen it before, but I've never seen it. But it's like a lighted ring, and it takes pictures and has
It has
filters.
like an iPad in the middle.
And you can send them to yourself. It's kind of cool. It has like a theme at the bottom, like I said, KK's 60th birthday.
It's tight.
Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. So how's the drink? It's good?
It's bomb.
Yeah. Some fresh mint that I have growing that I put
You know,
in
you
there.
could have made this with the that drink thing that I got you for
Oh,
Christmas.
stop.
That I took back.
That you took.
Yeah.
Because,
Anyway.
it was cool. Let's not rehash that.
Drink Works by Carrie.
Yeah, it's cool. I was talking to the guys at work about it, and they were like, oh, that's cool.
Anyway.
I just really don't have the space. Again, the counter space. That's all it was about. Even to store it.
I don't know. Shout out CT. These mules is kind of cracking.
Yeah.
You know, Harper the Great makes a good Moscow Mule. Last time we were at the Harper residence. I know I'm killing it, right?
Yeah, you are.
Anyway.
So, and I got a nice surprise this week from you.
From me.
Yeah.
What was that?
Out of the blue, middle of the day, I think it was Thursday or Friday, I get a text message from you. And it said, in capital letters, no doubt. It was like shouting, I love you, Mrs. Bowles.
Facts.
And I was like, it wasn't caps.
Oh my God.
Oh. What?
She doesn't know that's slang. Like, yeah, no cap, no question needed.
Oh.
Anyway, the reason why
I get
was
all
because I was at work and I was thinking about the dinner the night before. So I don't know. There's a lot of people out there that don't eat pork, but I eat pork.
Sorry to
So,
break that.
She makes these bomb pork chops with this stuffing and this gravy and these mashed potatoes and a little side of
With
applesauce.
cinnamon on it.
So the night before she called me and she said, are you on your way home? I was like, yeah, I'm on my way home. And she's like, okay, I got a yummy dinner for you. And I was like, okay. So facts, no cap, bomb.com, whatever you want to call it. So the next day I was at work thinking about, and I think I told E, I said, man, my wife made me fall in love with her all over again
Wow.
because of the dinner. So it's true. The way to a man's heart is definitely
Ladies, all you
through
single
his
ladies
stomach.
out there.
facts. So if y'all can't cook, I don't know how you gonna hold a man down, because you holding me down with
That's
that
nice.
cooking.
Thank you. That was
Facts.
very sweet, though. It was very nice of you to acknowledge. And I'm
Being
happy.
held down. Y'all can't.
But nowadays, a lot of men cook. I mean, a lot of my friends, it's the husbands that cook. So I guess it all depends on the man. But if you have a man like my man,
You better
know
cook
how
for
to
that
cook.
brother. Get in that kitchen.
So,
Do them dishes out of wishes.
so I was thinking about just in general. There's some other of your favorite meals that I cook.
Okay, so she made on New Year's Eve. I don't think we talked about the tortilla soup you made.
Oh, that's my
So she makes tortilla soup and she makes homemade tortilla strips,
thank you.
and she puts in the soup.
Oh my, it's so good. It really
That's
is
off
good.
the
I'm
chain.
so amazed every time how good. I don't know. I'm not trying to, it's a recipe. I'm like a recipe person who I get a recipe, but I always like twist it or do a little something different to
Right.
make it my own. But other than that, I don't cook like totally from scratch. I have a recipe, but that recipe is so good.
And then that other dish, the sausage and pasta.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, that's my
It's
other
not,
favorite.
well, it's chicken sausage, which is
Okay.
interesting too. It's really good. What do we call that? It's chicken sausage and spinach ricotta ravioli.
Okay.
It's
Would you
yummy.
have that? You gonna share that recipe with people watching?
Oh, I don't have it written down. But
Okay.
I could do it next time.
Anyway, real quick before we get too far along, this is a special Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh, we didn't
episode.
say that.
Got to shout out MLK because
Happy
I've been
Martin-
home all day, observing the holiday, straight lounging. So shout out MLK.
I think it's supposed to be like a day of service.
It was. I was a straight lounging, service lounging.
We service by not bothering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
this
all
is-
good.
So, yes. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It was nice.
So yo, anybody out there watching Power?
Mm.
I'm trying to figure out who shot Ghost. Now, Tommy, I hope you've seen it because I'm about to spoiler alert right now.
Oh, babe, maybe you shouldn't. It was
No,
just on last
y'all should have
night.
seen it.
Oh, that's not good.
Spoiler alert.
Cover your ears if you haven't seen the latest episode of Power.
The boy Tommy coming to Cali. I'm looking for a spinoff
Yeah.
for Tommy.
Seems like they set that up. Sure.
the end of the episode, shout out Warren G with Regulators coming to Cali. Well, that's what's up.
So who do you think did it? You want to give it an opinion?
Look, it better not be Tariq. That's all I'm saying.
I think it's Tariq.
It better not be Tariq.
That's
and everybody's starting to talk about Homegirl, the new girlfriend. I don't know why I can't remember her name.
But I don't think she's even a suspect. I don't know her name.
Those are the ones that always do it, the ones that you don't suspect.
Well, no, they at the end of the show they said there's only 4 suspects left, and one of them's Tariq, one of them's Tasha, one of them is the detective got kicked out. What's his name?
Yeah.
And
Sachs.
And
so Paz is out, but
yeah.
They need to call Paz Spaz because she was spazzing.
But if you did see the episode,
yep.
Jamie, it looks like Jamie and Tommy see whoever it was that shot him, and Tommy was going to
said let her go.
No. He insists that Go said let her go, but no, they didn't. He just Go said let it go. Let it go.
Let her go.
No, because is that what he said?
Yeah, he had chapped lips and blood.
Okay.
Let her go, Tommy.
Somebody want to confirm that? He just said let it go. Anyways, my point being that I feel like they would only do that if it was like Tasha or Tariq.
Hey,
if it was Sachs, what?
Again,
they wouldn't kill.
Spoiler alert. Did y'all see Tommy almost smoke Tasha?
Yes, that was intense.
Yo.
That was intense.
Anyway, what else are we watching besides Power? What are you watching?
I was going to say, you don't watch anything.
Watching a bunch of stuff when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
So now we got the hookup in the bedroom. We got the Apple TV in there, and she can watch whatever she want to watch, and she put the AirPods in. So the AirPods connect to the Apple TV, and she hears in her AirPods while I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
it's the bomb.
Best thing ever.
So fellas, if you got wives that stay up late watching TV while you're trying to go to sleep,
or vice versa,
get an Apple TV and some AirPods, and it's all good. But you're watching Miss Maisel's over.
I watched all of Miss Maisel.
Okay, so what are you watching now? I saw you watching something last night. Looked like.
I know. Well, it's funny. I was hanging out with Savannah, and she was talking about. I thought we were talking about The Crown, I watched and finished The Crown. It's great. And so I went to her, and she's like, "I think I'm watching that." She's like, "Yeah, it's really good. I want to watch it." So she looks for it. There's another show called Rain. You hear this, Carol?
This Miss Maisel.
Yeah, I know.
Is that over?
It's over for this season. Yeah.
For this season.
Yeah, I was supposed to watch it with her, and with the holidays, it got crazy, and I watched it without her, and I felt bad. She was waiting for me. I didn't know she was.
Carolyn, you got.
I know.
Come over here. Come over there. It ain't gonna happen.
She can get in bed.
Yeah.
We have a big bed.
Absolutely. But she's watching that.
So, and I finished the morning.
What were you watching last night?
That was The Rain.
The Rain, okay.
Yeah. Well, let me finish about it. So it's about Mary Queen of Scots, but it's very stylized, more for a younger audience. It's kind of cool. So they have like more current music, and it's just a little more, they take a license with the whole history thing. But it's good. I mean, I love anything history related, but I can see how it would reach a younger audience like my niece, who's 13, 14.
Shout out
terrible. Savannah.
I know Savannah ain't watching because she's too cool for Facebook, so.
I made her.
She's too cool. You made her look?
I mean, I like.
Well, I put out an announcement that we were going live, so.
Oh, I don't mean it. I don't even think she's on Facebook.
Okay. She don't have Facebook at all.
I don't think she has Facebook. She's just Instagram. But she does let me follow her now on Instagram. She had me blocked for.
She had like 4 secret accounts that you didn't know about.
Yeah. She's very stylistic. I like it.
Is she?
Yeah, no, it's cool. But I'm very happy.
All right, so anyway, you were watching the morning show.
Yeah, that was really good.
What else? Yeah, that's on Apple TV.
What I need to start watching, and I'm sure a lot of you are watching, is You. Everyone I talk to says You.
I got to start watching The Oval. I don't know. Anybody out there watching The Oval? The homie E's been on my head about
What's
The Oval. It's a Tyler Perry joint. It's on BET. I know you don't know. It's on BET. And there's a show on there called Sisters.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's about the Oval Office. And
wait,
I guess the
first
lady's
Oval,
black.
Or is it called Sisters?
No, it's 2 shows. The
okay,
Oval and
yes,
Sisters.
I remember him talking about it because he was saying it's kind of like maybe
he's been on my head. He said
Obama.
I'm missing out.
Yeah. We need to watch also, and I hope we watch it tonight, the Aaron Hernandez.
Oh yeah, but we heard that podcast on the way to Palm Springs
that
time,
which was
so
really
it was the
good,
same thing, right?
Yeah, but but it's very interesting.
Aaron Hernandez had a lot of
things going on. Very interesting,
rest in
tragic
peace,
story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So So what else are you watching? Is that it?
There's so much out there. It's so like overwhelming, but yeah, kind of right now.
I'm just excited to get the Super Bowl underway. Let's get the Super Bowl over. Then I can start focusing on NBA. Lakers are looking ridiculous.
So are the Clippers, though, right?
No, the Lakers. I was watching the other night.
I'm not watching.
And when they played Houston, and AD didn't even play. AD was on the bench, and Boogie Cousins hasn't even been activated yet. So when they get to the finals,
I have no idea who Boogie Cousins is.
Lake Show got squad.
Which is very odd for me.
And they finally got it right. They spent a gang of money, but they finally got it right. So,
okay, I do want to go back really quick to the Super Bowl and just what I was trying to tell you.
Okay, where we watching the Super Bowl at? Because that's the other thing. I just found out last night that Fred got to work, so we were planning on going to Alchemy. That's why we went to Alchemy last night in the first place to check it out. But now Fred got to work.
I thought we were talking about maybe just having people over here. We should put that out into the whole world.
So it's a Super Bowl party here at the Bowles Estate.
I wouldn't say party, but no, I don't know.
Get on the grill, chill and grill.
Maybe. I don't know. I just don't feel like going anywhere. I mean, I don't know. I'm fine either way. We can decide. Because, you know, he wants to go where?
The GS.
To the GS, which was fun. We've been there. I liked it. Everyone was nice.
Carolyn said Lakers for life.
Yeah, for sure.
The GS.
The GS.
Carolyn, you having a Super Bowl party at your house? Okay, let us know.
Can you hear her?
No, I did that like I could hear her.
I know. I'm like, going, what?
She got fingers. She's fast.
She is super fast.
On the typing responses.
Yeah,
so, you know.
She's totally fast. I think we're going to have to head over there after this.
Yeah, she got some ham. I'm kind of hungry.
I know.
Y'all's knows I can eat. Hope y'all got enough.
Can I just talk about the two teams just right now to make sure that
you can do whatever you want,
predictions
darling.
are out there?
Talk about it.
Well, just a rundown. I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl. I'm really excited for it.
Okay.
Super excited. Last night's game with the Green Bay Packers, that was sad.
Shout out to CT, man. Packers didn't show up, bro.
But CT,
I saw your comments. CT gave up in the first quarter. He said he was going to head out in the first quarter. Yeah, come on, CT. You got to ride a little bit. Yeah.
In your team. Anyways, let's just go down and just, kind of a rundown of like between the two teams. Like
run it down. Let's go.
Okay, quarterback.
Mahomes versus
oh my gosh, why am I blanking?
Garoppolo. See, you didn't know who he was,
no,
right?
I do know who he is.
Well, I'm just saying.
But anyway, so KC wins. Mahomes
Ben Knight
is a better
DJ Ben Knight just
I'm saying,
logged in. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, next up, we're going to talk about the tight ends. I think they canceled it out. Kittle and Kelsey, great tight ends. So they cut.
Right.
Let's go to defense.
Lokester. Hold on, I just see Kirby Hamilton just logged on. Curb Lokester in the building. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead, Kittle. Go ahead, what? Come on, run it down.
Anyways, defense, I'm going to give it to San Francisco. Those guys were just all over the place last night. Remember we were talking about that?
Green Bay couldn't get nothing popping. They were like roaches. Them 49ers, I don't know what's going on. I think they got more men on the field than they supposed to have at one time because it's like they couldn't get nothing going. Yeah. And on the real, to me, Aaron Rodgers is one of the greats. And I was sitting there, right? Everybody was popping off, and I was
we've all seen him do it, come out of nowhere, and you can't.
Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees, those dudes can come from behind and turn it around.
I think their day is over.
Okay, but I don't know if we're gonna see a repeat of what we saw last night. The Chiefs looked.
No, it's gonna be a good game. That's what I'm trying to tell you how equally.
And this is my thing is that we've been watching the Chiefs consistently year over year the last couple of years. This team has been building.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the 49ers. This is like the first year y'all just came out of nowhere. Yeah. So but
as Fred would say, they have a tradition and history of winning. But it's been in the past.
But like I told him, like in the last 6 years, they haven't been to the postseason.
That's why I think the Chiefs deserve it. And Andy Reid, of course.
Andy Reid deserves it no matter what.
Big time. So really quick, before Keith interrupts me again. For giving us such a crappy Super Bowl. I hated last year so much. Not just because the Eagles weren't in it, but Anyways, and because the Eagles gave such a great Super Bowl. But I really hated last year's Super Bowl, and this year's is going to be good. So woo-woo.
So collectively, the Bowls, houses, we in there for the Chiefs, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
And bang, sure. Bang.
Bang. I like the song. That's a fun song.
Yeah, E40.
How's it go?
The
Bang.
Niner Gang song. They played that real loud at the club last night.
How does it go? I don't know, but I like it.
Yes, sir.
Say it.
Bang, bang, Niner Gang.
I'm supposed to say Niner Gang.
Bang, bang.
You're supposed to say bang, bang.
No, Niner Gang. I'm not doing that.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, we're rooting for the Chiefs anyways, right?
Yeah, we're rooting for the Chiefs. So,
yeah.
Anyway, it should be a good Super Bowl. I'm looking forward to the commercials. Looking forward to see, just looking forward to the whole experience, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Even though we don't know where we're watching it yet.
No. At least you're going to be here last year. That was another thing. You were out of town.
Snap, right?
That was sucked.
That's right. I was in Florida.
Yep, for work.
Watching the Super Bowl in a tent outside. The CEO of North America, John Kenny, eating a taco. Won't be doing that this year.
How's your lighting, babe? Can we see?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Danny Cunningham. Where Danny Cunningham at? Look, I got all kinds of Danny. I'm probably glow worming it up. Right now, huh?
I know. I felt so bad. He's like all dark.
Danny told me last time, he's like, man, you was looking like me. Sitting in the corner all dark. So I got some lights. Perils just said San Fran 31, KC 26. Come on, Nick.
Nick.
Now, Nick is a Raven.
Oh, that's what. No.
But for whatever reason, Nick is rooting for
Oh yeah, I was
San
trying to
Fran.
think. Yeah, when it was Tennessee. Well, because let's see why. Oh, because Tennessee beat and then Kansas City beat Tennessee, so maybe that's why. Right?
We going for the Chiefs because of Andy Reid.
Because of Andy Reid, yeah.
Sorry.
So maybe he has that connection.
And there's a bunch of Eagles on
maybe
the
he's
team,
a Shanahan fan.
Sorry, Nick. Shout out Nick Perros.
I do
the
like
Perros
the way
family.
I like the way Kyle Shanahan.
Still can't guard me, Yanni. I seen you big as hell. You can't guard me, dog. You still can. I can't wait to see y'all again. We have to take another vacation.
Just don't ask us to go to Mexico.
Nick just said true purple, baby.
Oh,
is that what we said? No, don't ask us to go to Mexico.
You said that last time. You're so funny. Nobody asked us, because like lots of people are asking us. Nobody asked us.
People do ask us to go on trips.
I know, but you said specifically, like they were asking us to go to Mexico, like a lot.
How did we get on that trip with Nick and them? They invited us.
I know that was
a
great.
Mexico trip.
It was awesome, but I think you were saying because you need to go to Europe and not go to Mexico. It was just funny. Never mind. Anyways, anywho.
Okay.
So, what else, Keith?
I think that's it, man. I think just looking forward to the Super Bowl. Nick just shot out Dominican Republic. Nah, just got back from and people are dying over there. They're killing people.
Since we left.
We made it out by the skin of our from the DR.
I didn't see it. So anyways, I came across 10 list.
Okay.
Because I saw this funny joke on Instagram about somebody said something like, what is all these better than sex things? It's like, I feel sorry for those people, whatever. Anyway, so this is a top 10 things that are better than sex.
Let's get into it.
I know, right? Number 10. This, I can't even comprehend. Housework? Housework is number 10.
Damn.
What?
Look, Nick said he'd rather die by alcohol poisoning than cartels.
Oh, I thought he had to do. He was
talking about the DR versus Mexico.
Yeah, that's what we're not doing anything. Whatever.
So wait, if this was on Family Feud, Steve Harvey would have a ball with this, right? Because nobody would guess that housework is better than sex. Okay, what's number 9?
But can I just say that does not apply to me ever, right?
Facts.
I think if anything, the only connection is that I do more housework after having sex, like from Baby Boy, right?
Yep. And make them tacos. You gonna cook? You gonna clean?
I'm gonna clean.
Make them tacos.
Okay, this is kind of a dumb list. I'm thinking now.
Dating a vampire.
Dating a vampire. Number 9. Weird. Weight loss. I can kind of get on that bandwagon, but all I would think is that I'm gonna have more sex if I lost weight. Right?
Carolyn agreed with you. She said that's some BS. That housework is not better than sex.
That is dumb. Number 7 is music.
Nah.
Yeah.
Music and sex go hand in hand.
But I think now the telltale sign that like millennials or young kids are talking to you, because it says 6% is 16 to 24-year-old rather go without than music for a week. It's that millennial group, I think. Number 6 is in vitro, which I'm not even going to go there. Number 5, again, I could somewhat see is sports. Eagle game, sex.
Nah.
I think I might pick the Eagle game and say, I'll meet you after the Eagle game.
Uh-oh.
Sleep.
Gus and Julie Baez, shout out.
Number 4 is sleep.
Sleep is better than sex?
No, not
sleep
in any.
Comes immediately after sex.
Yeah.
For me,
But also
anyway.
sleep comes, and then there's no sex with you, too, because you go to sleep so early.
Be on here telling our secrets, man.
People want to know our
They want
secrets.
to know all that.
No, I will wake up in the middle of the night. I'd rather.
She don't go to bed till 2 in the morning.
But either
in the
way,
first
even if I
place.
went to bed, I would
So.
wake up.
Oh, you would?
Don't think you don't know me, Keith. I'm too easy. You know, I don't use.
Wake up.
Let's make love tonight. Ooh.
Mhm.
I wish in my dreams. Number 3 is food.
Uh-oh. I don't know. You got me right there.
Again, you, not me.
You're cooking. Only you're cooking.
Aw, thanks, babe.
Yeah.
But you all know about the better than sex.
See, that was a
cake
Tom Brady
recipes.
moment. I hit you with that Tom Brady.
Yeah. Number 2 is cell phones, which
Nah. Negative.
I don't know.
No way.
It said 24% of women, but 0% of men would rather give up sex than their mobile phone for a month. I could see women saying that. I could see a lot of people saying that, unfortunately.
Anyway.
A month, because it's like a month. Like, could you imagine not having your phone for a month, Keith? You would totally do that.
Over sex?
For a month. With anybody.
Wow. You see that?
Well, you were thinking so hard. I'm like, really? Keith?
See, Carolyn says sex and food together. So you got to eat while you're having sex, right?
Or right after. Again, the tacos and the cleaning, they go hand in hand.
All right. What's
And
the number one answer?
one answer is
Drum roll.
the internet, which is kind of the same thing as the phone, I would think. But people are on their phones a lot, right?
I don't know if I could give up the internet for a month.
For sex. 46% of women and 30% of men would rather abstain from sexual activity for 2 weeks than go without internet access.
Yeah,
Same
that's a tough
pattern.
one.
2 weeks isn't that long. Not go that long, but I have, so I could.
I'm just tripping out the dude that invented the internet, that he's not still getting paid off of it. Like,
Is that a fact?
how did you invent the internet, dude? And just like, we can't do nothing without it.
Didn't Gore have something to do with it?
I don't know.
I was going to say, do you know who invented
There's a guy. There's a guy
There is?
that invented the internet.
I'm sure, yeah. But are guys like a bunch of people?
Could have been a woman. I don't know. Somebody invented the internet.
Like, yeah, I'm sure.
Anyway.
Anyhow. So, yeah, that was kind of weird.
Okay.
That was kind of, but I thought it was interesting just because I wanted to see what people thought were better than sex.
All right. I'm going to have to pick some trivia for the next episode.
Okay.
I got something for you. For y'all. I got something for all y'all. So anyway. All right. Well, get up out of here.
Already?
Already. It's time to get up out of here. Because Carolyn says she got 3/4 of a ham left.
Oh, so we better go.
Who's all over there, Carolyn? Can we finish these Moscow Mules over there? What y'all drinking on? We're going to have to walk over to Carolyn's and get some ham.
You should say hi.
All right. We're going to get up out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of Being Married to Michelle. I'm your host, Keith, and I'm married to Michelle. Okay, what do you want to say? I want to say, I'm your host, Keith.
And I'm Michelle.
And this is Being Married to Michelle.
Yes.
And we out.
Bye.
Peace.